Okay, my name is Håkan Hansson, and I will talk about news in Project Manager 16. I didn't calculate all the news, but in this picture we can find 11 new things. And I need your help now. Can you find 11 new features in PM? Anyone? Sorry? Plot server, 1, yes. Yes, calculation view, IFC, Revit, environment, 5. We have that. No. Calculate, we have update, 6. New icon. Yeah. New color, yeah, we have got. So here they are. We have plot server. We have a new icon. We have update. We have those collapse buttons. Revit files and IFC files. In the model view, we now show the new slab, which we have talked a lot about. We also have end caps in openings in 16. Calculation view and environmental modules. And we have added a lot of new functions in the right-click menus. So I will focus on those 11 new features. First of all, we introduce now a calculation module integrated in PM. And it's a new tab, and what you can do, you can select the pre-test elements, slabs, hollow cores, and beams, and calculate inside PM. And you do a code check, and if you are happy, they will become green, and they are passed. And you can also make a simple report of the calculation result in PM. Pierre and Fredrik, who is sitting behind, will talk more about this after me. We have another new module, environmental, where you can, in one click, calculate the greenhouse gas emission in PM. And Christine, she's sitting here, will talk more about this after me. Plot server, what is this now? So we have added a small button in the plot dialog. It's a small button, but a lot of power. So when you make your plots, if you plot a batch of drawings, you click on that and send it to another machine, and you can continue work. And imagine now you're on the other machine in your network. You install PM, you start PM, and you click on plot server, and this machine will become a plot server. So it will wait for all the plot jobs on the other clients, and will start plotting in a queue. So you will reduce time on your machine and let one machine do the plot jobs for you. As we have talked about previously, we have also added IFC files. You can keep track of your IFC files in PM. And also your Revit files. So now it's time for a live demo, the first live demo. So let's hope the computer stays alive also. So here I have an empty project. If I click on drawings, I want to show you the plot server. So I click on plot, and I send this file to plot server. like this. So it says it creates a plot script and send it to a specified folder in the network, and you are done. So now imagine we are on the other machine that's dedicated for plot. You click on plot server, and what you do is start this other machine as a plot server, and it will find the script and start plotting immediately. And so now this machine, imagine the other machine will plot the drawing for you. It runs the script with AutoCAD. And when we are done, it will take the next plot job in line, and we will, And when you will end the plot server, you click on end server. So now this behaves like an ordinary client again. That was the plot server. So now if we go to project files, IFC, so I have a new folder in the browser and a new tab. So what I can do, I can add an IFC file to my project. So here I have an IFC file, and it's a frame. So now I have the file, and I can change it to loaded and save. And if I go back to the model view and reload, it will show. So this now it has become an IFC viewer. So I can load it or unload it, but keep track of the file. If we go to Revit, I can also create a new Revit from PM. So I make a model file, model 1, and I plan to do some walls. And I select template, okay. So what it does now, it starts Revit, create the new Revit project, link it to the impact database, and make it ready according to the template. It will also take a while. Yeah. So now we have a Revit file in the project, linked to the project, and now I can open it. So what I can do here is to use the same IFC file as a reference. So if I go to 3D and manage links, so here I can add reference files. So I add my IFC file, and if I want to know where it is, I can open the folder where it is in the project. IFC, I copy the path, add it here. Here is the same. I also have got a file with the grids. Now it's loading the IFC file into Revit. Like this. Okay. So here we have the same IFC file in Revit. Okay. I go to, and here we have the grids. I want to use the grids, so I want to bind them to this project, the Revit project. Okay, and remove the link. Okay. So now I have my files with the linked files. I go to my impact menu with all the nice features. First of all, I have to link my levels from the project into the Revit. Apply, close. Faces we also have. Close. And the grid lines. Apply, close. So now I'm ready to use Impact for Revit to make some additions to my project. So I would like to draw some walls here. So this looks the same as in AutoCAD. 10 millimeters gap. I zoom in here. This is good. I draw some walls quickly. Like this. And save them. So I select the walls, go to my impact menu, save walls, 4 walls. Close. Okay, so it looks like this. And, I can switch to shaded mode. So this is how it looks in Revit. And if we go to model view, update, reload. So here we have the IFC reference model, and we have these walls made in Revit. So this is a mix with IFC and Revit. I think we could also open AutoCAD and do some other elements in AutoCAD. Any questions so far?
Maybe I might miss something. Not supposed to show or insert that IFC file on your regular AutoCAD plan drawing?
Yeah, in AutoCAD architectural, I think you can add IFC file.
Oh, yeah, but you do it regular AutoCAD.
Sorry?
Or it's just if it's not as an AutoCAD import, but this isn't visible on the plan drawing.
In AutoCAD architecture, you can add the IFC file, right?
But this particular one you just added in the project manager isn't viewable, right?
No. No. So this is an IFC, yeah. So in Revit it works, or in BricsCAD it also works. Okay. Yeah. So let's continue. Yeah. Yeah, we have new slabs, so all these new features we can show in PM. End caps in openings we have added. Much more right-click menus in the model view, so you can access the drawing properties from the 3D model, ready for production in 3D, do some more exports. We have also these collapse buttons. You can expand or collapse the tree to building, floor, or model. And we have also made two. The old refresh button has become two, one update and one reload. And update updates the change only, and reload reloads everything. More things we have done is that if you use file sync and plot, it automatically locks the files before plotting, so you don't need to keep track of that. And the filtering is synchronized between the view and the ID grid summary and the follow-up table. So you have the same selection in all those views. And we also have made upgrades for the graphics in the model view, so it's much faster. So let's take a look again. I open a new project, this one. So, for example, we can see end caps in the curved edges, like I don't know what to call in English, dripping nose, we say in Sweden. Do we have any English here? What's it called? No, but this shape. No, but we call it dripping nose. It's to keep so not the water flows under the balcony. Here we can see end caps in openings, right? Yeah, and we have tried to make the right-click menu similar in all places, and we have added these now, export drawings, all the drawing features you can do, or most of the drawing features you can do in model view, and also planning. And if we go to the element ID grid and do some filtering, so for example beams and columns, it's filtered in the model view, and it's also filtered out in the summary and in the follow-up. So all these three are synchronized together with the filter. So I can take that away again. Yeah, someone asked this one with shell presets we have in model in PM also. So if I collapse this with this new button and go to project files and open the file, this is a Revit project. So, and I would like to add some windows up here. So I start south view, zoom in, and add some window here quickly. And now it comes if we should update the placing of the lift according to the hole. But I want to add another window, so I keep it for a moment. I want this here. Now I click on update, so it moves the lifts. And I add on this one also here, keep, here, update. And take a look in 3D. Looks good, right? So now I need to save this back to the database. I go to my impact menu, save walls. 2 walls are changed, number of 46 and 47, save. Close, back to PM, overview. So please take a look at those walls now, and I click on update. Boop. So, magic. So if I want to reload the whole thing, I go down and click on reload, and we see the wheel again. But we don't want to see the wheel all the time. So I think this is a great feature, just to update the latest changes. Yeah, that was it. Okay, thank you.